Let's go. Get some money for the plan. I told her take this plan, bitch, stop playing. I'm tired of buying jewelry, baby, buy some land. Buy some land. Still trying to figure out who I am, who I be. And I'm talking to these hoes, that shit weak. They say money talk with diamonds in my teeth, I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet, Niggas messed up in your jaw like trick or treat. Better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. For the chain over here, I put you on the beat. Yeah, I rip it back, but I put you 6 feet. Yeah, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, party people. I'm gonna go live today. I'm gonna be going over a few things, helping set up a qualification funnel so we can get some good quality leads in. Gonna do a quick tech check real quick. Make sure that we get some good quality. Uh, Gonna do a quick tech check real quick. Yep. Make sure that we get some good quality. We're good to go. Gonna do a quick. This echo cut off. Give everybody a few seconds to hop on. Feel free to jump on. You got any questions? Just let me know. Happy to answer those questions for you.
You're with her, which is BS2.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, man?
Directly to the church.
Oh, looks like you fell off. Oh, biggie. Let's see. All right, cool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Go ahead and rock and roll. Pretty much on today's live, going to be talking about how to set up an effective qualification funnel, so we can make sure that we're talking to prospects and clients that you can actually help and service. So I want to show you a live example that I put together a couple days ago, just to kind of get a feel for what it kind of looks like. So let me share my screen. We will rock and roll. It doesn't look like my camera's on. Put my camera on. Okay, let's see. See a few people watching on the live. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments. Or if you want to hop on, you can just click the Zoom link, let you right in. We want to kind of show you a live example of a funnel that I put together a couple days ago. Just kind of get a feel for what the process kind of looks like. It's not that complicated. But there are a few things you do want to keep in mind when it comes to setting up a high converting funnel. And I want to kind of run through some of those today. This example pretty much created a fake insurance business, and then just kind of put together a funnel so we can qualify some leads. Looks like we got somebody jumping in. We'll go ahead and let them in real quick. Hey, Mike, what's going on, man?
Hey, Chris.
What's going on, my man? How you doing?
Doing great. How about yourself?
Oh, just jamming, baby. Just jamming.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Going through some funnel training. Getting us some good quality leads, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Hey, you got any questions? Just stop me, and we can I definitely answer those for you. Pretty much just kind of starting from the top as far as like what some of the key things to kind of look for and implement when it comes to setting up a good funnel. Because I know, maybe you want to get away from having to use forms, which is completely okay. But you do want to brand it towards the business, so that the prospect is comfortable enough to have that conversation with you. And you just have to make sure everything's aligned. So with this example, I named the business insurance, ironically enough. But it's really important to have your logo in place so they can really identify who you are as a company, just to kind of have some uh, solidify yourself, so they kind of have some comfortability. It's also good to have your number here at the top or your email, either or, just a way for them to actually reach out to you. You'd be surprised how many people just pick up the phone and call rather than just submitting the form. It's amazing. But when it comes to the form, I'll go through the form in just a sec because it actually does some pretty unique things. I want to kind of scroll down here, go through some of this stuff here. Um, I really simplify this funnel to only really have a few different layers to it because you don't really need a whole lot for it to convert. It's really just about having, like I said, the logo with a way for them to contact you, a bit of information about you and the company, who you partnered with. This is really good for branding and also just solidifying, who you are as an agent. Then also some feedback from clients. Now, of course, these are, kind of templated, but if you have some, feedback testimonies from clients, that will be very helpful. This is like brand awareness. And then finally, some more contact information, your social links if you have it, and then of course your logo again. So it's really simple, like I mentioned, but it does check a lot of the boxes to make sure that there's a bit of trust on the front end when the prospect goes in and submits their information. Now, I want to kind of run through these questions here real quick. So what I pretty much did, I'm doing about 7 to 9 questions here, just to give you guys kind of an example of what a form would look like. Now, granted, you can adjust and change whatever questions you want to ask based off of what platform that you use. You know, there's a lot of different platforms out there. You know, feel free, have a bit of fun with it, and then just, you know, kind of let me know what you think. But first, you know, asking the gender, we know that's very helpful. So I'm going to go in and plug that in. I'm identified as a male today. And then we're going to pick the age, let's say 50 to 59. Next, I'm going to pick height. I'm going to play 6 feet. All right, weight. Let's say 165. It's a bit lean, I can tell you. How much policy do I want? How much in coverage do I want? Let's just say 12 to 20,000. What's your minimum monthly budget? How much you want to pay per month for coverage? Let's just say 50 to 75. Do you have any nicotine usage? Never. All right. Do you have any pre-existing conditions? This is a unique one. And this actually is what I want to kind of show you. This is one of those questions that if you pick yes, it's going to ask you what pre-existing conditions that you have. And if you pick no, it's going to continue to the next question. So what we call that is a conditioning question. And you can have that set up to qualify leads based off of certain questions. Just like the nicotine question I just went through, that could be a condition question. That could be one that you can say, hey, I want to disqualify them for nicotine. Or if they don't have nicotine, you can continue down the steps. So I'm going to kind of run through this real quick. So let's just say I could, yes, I have pre-existing conditions. Now it's going to ask me which condition do I have? Let's just say I had diabetes. All right. And then what's your first name? James. All right, what's your phone number? 902. Well, that's a Canada number. That's funny. 28. All right. Then it's going to ask for the email. Okay, cool. So as you can see, I had actually doing about 10 questions on this application. This is more of a lengthy one, but it was really informative. So if you have a prospect go in and answer that many questions and give that much detail, you know, you're working with somebody who's really interested. So I want to kind of I'm gonna hit the submit button so I can kind of show what the next steps will look like. But this is also going to be very important to make sure that you convert a lot of the leads that come in. As a matter of fact, I'm going to push it to the next page. I want to make sure. If not, we'll have a little bit of fun. Oh, looks like the link's broken. All right, no biggie. I'll go back. Go here. Perfect. So there must be a broken link or something. Didn't take it to the page. Really okay. Good thing it's a test. We're not actually running this thing. But the thank you page is very important as well, because you want to make sure that there's a bit more information about what you do, how you can actually help them, and you also give them an opportunity to schedule a call and or go to your website. It's really going to be helpful as far for building rapport, you know, before you reach out to the prospect. So with this thank you page, you know, like I said, when I had a logo, had a contact information, just in case you want to call you. This link here will be able to take them to your website, to where, of course, you want to have more testimonials, more case studies, and of course, more about you and the company. And then you want to tack on a few more testimonials, different from the one on the previous page. And this just, like I said, just validates how professional you are, because you're able to help clients and they're able to give you feedback. So this is just going to really make the process a lot easier. But it's, like I said, it's really, really simple. It doesn't have to be complicated when it comes to setting this all up. It's about just having an effective way to ask important questions, and then also just giving them a smooth way to either book a call or get more information from you as an agent. So that's the finished product. I do want to kind of show what it kind of looked like beforehand, so you kind of see what the setup all looks like. Because whatever funnel platform that you use, whether it's ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, whatever it is, all of them kind of work the same. They have drag and drop options, and then they usually have templates that you can use. So I would definitely recommend picking a template to start out with. I'd never build a funnel from scratch because it's brain aching. It's hilarious. So you want to just kind of start from, a template, then just kind of cut it down, tailor towards how you want it. And then, like I said, you can just use a simple example I just showed. I want to kind of show you some examples here. This is kind of lagging out a little bit. Hey, Mike, as we've been jamming through, man, do you have any questions? They're pretty smooth.
No, I like that. That's landing page, right? Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Hmm.
So you want to just have a way to just kind of ask a few questions to make sure that the prospect's actually qualified, and just add a bit more resistance. Having jumped through a few extra hoops. I guess all this hot fire, man, is making the computer lag out a little bit. All right, let's see. Okay, so this is actually the template that I used to kind of start setting it all up and building out the funnel. So I'll kind of show you what it looks like from scratch. Like I said, I deleted a lot of it and didn't, kind of set everything up. Anybody watching the live, you got any questions, about what we kind of got going on here, just post them in the comments. Be happy to answer those questions for you. Let's see. Look like Philip's hopping on. All right, cool. So this is what the template looked like from the beginning. You can see I kept the same colors, of course. Change the format just a little bit. Move this over, put the question right here in the middle. But I deleted a lot of it because a lot of this isn't needed. You can just, like I said, keep it really simple. The companies that you work with, the questions that you're asking, your logo, of course, then being able to call you, and then, of course, the testimonials at the bottom. Hey, Phil, how you doing, man?
Good. About you?
Oh, can't complain, brother. How you been?
Not too bad. Plugging away. A lot of good things in the works right now.
Hey, man, you always got good news when I talk to you. I love that. You always
Try to keep
me
moving forward.
There you go. Just doing some light training on funnel building, man. Kind of setting it all up. So we can just kind of have a branded way of qualifying leads, and then it's kind of qualify them to our liking. A little bit different from the forms that we've kind of used before. But hey, this is kind of a sidebar. Can you hop on the call tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, cool. We got some things we're working on. I think you'll really like it for sure.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll be there.
Oh yeah, definitely. But this is the template that I pretty much use, kind of start from scratch. Whatever funnel platform that you're using, whether it's ClickFunnels, Lead Pages, you name it, they all have templates. So just kind of use any variation of it. Just type in lead capture page, and it'll give you, something pretty similar to this. And then you just want to kind of follow the steps that I plugged in here. But yeah, that's kind of all I got for today. Really simple training on how to actually set up a funnel and how to get it to qualify the leads. We may do a training next week on how to set up the conditioning. Based off of the questions, you can actually have a prospect either disqualified or qualified or goes down different paths based on their questions as well. So there may be something that you guys want to kind of get some details on. But I'll post in the group, see what you guys feel about it. But hey Mike, Phil, did you have any questions before we jet?
No, I think you pretty much covered it all. That's pretty good. I was actually watching you on Facebook Live, and then I decided to jump on the Zoom call.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. But hey, if anything else comes up, you got any questions after the live, feel free to post them in the comments, and I answer those questions for you. And you gentlemen, you keep crushing it.
All right.
Thanks, man.
See you tomorrow.
Absolutely. See you guys later.